Hello and welcome back to Shakespeare. We are working on Arden of Faversham and we get to hear from Mosby again today in Act 3, Scene 5. So there's been a couple of attempts on Arden's life that have failed so far, but Green and Will and Shakebag are working with Michael Bolton to try to kill him again. But as they're moving into position to be able to do that, we had to check in with Mosby and Alice. And in yesterday's monologue, we had Mosby being very unsure about things and in part getting nervous because so many people know that he wants to kill Arden. So many people know about this plot that he and Alice have to kill Arden. There's Green and Will and Shakebag and Michael Bolton, and then there's also this painter, and so he's starting to make plans to get rid of them once Arden is dead. And it even occurred to him that he might not be able to fully trust Alice and might have to get rid of her as well. You know, aside from the fact that they've said that they love each other and want to be married, he's like, I might have to get rid of Alice in this whole thing. But then Alice comes in and she's reading a prayer book and she's had a change of heart. She's now saying that she wants to go back to being Arden's loving wife and she wants nothing to do with Mosby anymore. And they need to pretend that none of it ever happened. They need to call off the whole murder plot, all of that sort of stuff. She's like, no, we have nothing to do with each other anymore. I am Arden's wife. I am loyal to him. I am faithful to him. And Mosby responds by saying, nay, if you ban, let me breed curses forth. And if you stand so nicely at your fame, let me repent the credit I have lost. I have neglected matters of import that would have stated me above thy state, forslowed advantages, and spurned at time. Aye, fortune's right hand, Mosby hath forsook to take a wanton giglet by the left. I left the marriage of an honest maid, whose dowry would have weighed down all thy wealth, whose beauty and demeanor far exceeded thee. 'Tis certain, good, I lost for changing bad, and wrapped my credit in thy company. I was bewitched. That is no theme of thine, and thou unhallowed has enchanted me, but I will break thy spells and exorcisms, and put another sight upon these eyes that showed my heart a raven for a dove. Thou art not fair. I viewed thee not till now. Thou art not kind. Till now I knew thee not, and now the rain hath beaten off thy guilt. Thy worthless copper shows thee counterfeit. It grieves me not to see how foul thou art, but mads me that ever I thought thee fair. Go, get thee gone, a cope's mate for thy hinds. I am too good to be thy favourite. So it's a breakup speech, and it's actually pretty good breakup speech. He's like, okay, if you're going to say mean things to me, I'm going to say mean things back to you. Here's all the things that I gave up in order to be with you. You know, I used to be a good man and I could have married this woman who is so much more beautiful than you and has so much more money than you. I could have been with her, but I gave all that up for you, and you're not even pretty and you're not even kind. Like, if we want to talk about who bewitched who or who seduced who, you bewitched me. So you don't get to complain that I, pulled the wool over your eyes and made you unfaithful to your husband. You're the one that did it to me. And now that I can see who you actually are, I see that you are worthless and not worth my time. And I'm not at all upset that I know that now, but I'm upset that I wasted so much time with you. It's a pretty good breakup speech. And of course, Alice is going to have to respond in the form of a monologue that we will hear tomorrow. So I'll see you then for that. Mwah.